Hi traders, Joseph here from Eightcap. Today's report, we're going to go over some of last night's movements, and we're going to have a breakdown over the dollar yen and a quick look at gold, which is in front of us now on the daily chart. And we're also going to have a look at tonight's key news that's coming up. So it's the first Friday of the month, so that means US employment data. Firstly, to last night, it wasn't a very big Asian session until a comment came out from China that really gave the yen a boost and also had a pretty negative effect on stocks in the European session and into the New York session. So China basically came out and said that they had doubts over a long-term trade deal with the US, and this did send the yen really flying higher. We did see the euro drop 0.72%, the AUD dropped 0.87%, and the US dollar dropped 0.75%. And also, as I said just previously, it did have an effect on US stocks, and they ended the session lower to slightly lower. Gold increased by 1% by the end of the New York session, and you can see just in front of you here, it was a very strong move back to that resistance point. So today so far in the session, FX has been mainly quiet. We haven't seen too much movement as of yet. Shares have been mixed. The ASX is slightly lower, down 0.15%. The Nikkei, due to the stronger yen, is down 0.77%. The Chinese markets are mixed at this point. The Shanghai Composite is lower and the Chinese A50 is higher. We do have some Asian session news coming out at 12:45 Australian Eastern Daylight Time. That's the Kaizen Manufacturing PMI. The market's looking for a reading of 51. So based on the lower Chinese data we saw earlier in the week, we're going to see if we have a continuation of that on the manufacturing side. This evening we have the US employment data, so that's coming out at 11:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. We have average earnings, where the market's looking for 0.3%. The payrolls, which the market's looking for 90k, and the unemployment rate, which we're looking for 3.6%. Then later on, early tomorrow morning at 1 a.m, we have the ISM manufacturing PMI, and the market's looking for a reading of 49. So we're just going to have a quick look at gold now. We can see how strong that move was. It was just over 1%. We returned back up to this resistance level. So if we do see a favorable data tonight for gold, we might finally see a breakout above this high here, back into the 15.19 area, and possibly could even see 15.20 reached again. If we don't see a negative impact from tonight's employment data, we could see gold again retrace back into this wedge. So it's going to move over to the dollar yen now. And we can just see how savage that move was last night once that trade comment came out. So the dollar yen ended up losing 80 pips for the session, and this morning it has been trading slightly lower again, but it is holding up around last night's low at this point in the session. So we did break one trend. There's a fast trend here, but we still have this medium-term trend staying in play, and we'll look for that trend to remain in play. But at the moment, that consolidation at this point of resistance here, it has again, prices discontinued to fail there, and then we did see that strong move off it. So we could be witnessing a small change in momentum here, and would be looking for a move up here to fail, and then force anywhere in this area to form a new lower high, and that could signal that there could be a change in trend starting to occur. If we do see some positivity for the US dollar tonight against the yen, then we'd be looking for a new higher low out of this area to possibly set up a new move back to test that resistance. So that's it for today's market update. We hope you have a very good trading day for the rest of today and tonight. And just remember, with key data like the non-farm payrolls this evening, please manage your risk and have a fantastic weekend. Thank you. Bye.